Hi, my name is Deanna, and we talk a lot in class about family literacy and what that means for the family, but not only the family, but also what that means for the child. And it got me thinking about my own family and how literacy has affected my family in general. And I started thinking about what literacy means in other countries. And I think that big thing that we talk about in class a lot is literacy with families that don't speak the language and how they portray that to their children and how they teach their children literacy without knowing the language. And it got me thinking about my own family because my family is from Jamaica and we speak English, but it's a different dialect of English. It's a mix between English and British English. And it got me thinking how literacy may affect people then in Jamaica that speak this dialect, but not only the people that speak the dialect, but people that speak the dialect and are illiterate. Because Jamaica has a lot of highs and lows in the country where there's wealthy and poor, there's really no middle class. And when I mean poor, I mean like they live in farms, they live in very rural areas. So it got me thinking about possible family that I may have that is illiterate. And I asked my mom about it, and she told me that my grandparents are literate, but my great grandparents were illiterate. And it's something that I think is really important for families to understand the literacy and how that may affect their child growing up. And in a country like Jamaica that has very minimal resources to help themselves when it comes to literacy. And I think that we should be pushing towards literacy in the future. And I've done some research on the topic, and some other people have thought the same thing that I have about Jamaica and been worried about the literacy rates and wanting to bring them up, especially for children that have parents that are not literate. How can those parents help their children if they can't even help themselves?